No.
Hello, again, my name is Catherine Lee, and I am going to be giving a speech on karma, which is a hot topic amongst friends of mine. I want to look to enlighten everybody about karma and does it really exist and the different ideas, theories, and origins of karma. So, what is karma and does it really exist? And if in fact it does exist, how does it affect one's life and in this life and in the next life? So, anybody want to give me ideas what they think karma is? Because I hear it all day long. Wow, she was so mean and she was such a horrible person. She deserved all that karma. Or that was such a really nice guy and look at all this great karma he's got coming to him. Anybody want to intervene? Okay. Does anybody believe in karma here? Okay. So what is your definition of karma?
I don't know the definition, but I believe in it.
Okay, what do you, in your ideas, what is karma to you? All right, Sahal, go ahead.
What comes around goes around.
Good. Brittany?
Yeah, for yourself.
Okay. Do you know the meaning of karma? I'm going to enlighten you on that one. How do you explain the fact that bad people can continuously get away with stuff and they never seem to have anything bad happen to them? Okay? Think about that question, and I'm going to ask you this question. How do you explain an inhumane act that may be taken out on a defenseless child, a life-threatening illness that cuts someone's life short, or someone that always seems to be a great person and has died too young, or continuously keeps going through bad circumstances? Is that karma, you think? And are you playing an active role in your karma? Or are you playing an active role in acting out someone else's, helping them act out their karma? Ever thought about that? Okay. All right, well, the history of karma comes from the birth of Buddhism. Buddhism arose in India around the 4th and 6th centuries BC. And the definition of Buddhism is a philosophy that holds that a state of enlightenment can be attained by suppressing worldly desires. That if you attain to have your whole focus is to have the Mercedes, the big house, the luxury cars, the Lear jets, you're going to be disappointed. Currently, there are about 350 to 500 million adherents to Buddhism. The theory of karma is that karma is not punishment or retribution, but simply an extended expression of consequences of our natural actions. It's a universal law of cause and effect, or causation. Actions and reactions that govern all life. So therefore, karma is not fate because humans are predispositioned to free will. So we basically create our own destiny. So I'm still a little leery on the theory of karma or consequences for our actions. Even in Christianity, they talk about you get paid good for good and evil for evil. And that kind of that theory, what comes around goes around. There's no religions at all. If you call it karma or if you call it good and evil, it's the same effect. Every religion kind of believes in a form of karma. There are also the theories that we live in a spiritual world and that we fight against principalities and forces not always seen in this world. You can find it in the Christian theology, such as in Ephesians 6:18, we fight against principalities not always seen in this world. So that may explain how bad people get away with bad stuff. Maybe they've got negative entities helping them out. And if we live in a world where God dwells up here and the devil's down here, then is that karma or is that really good and evil? So just something to think about. One of the theories of karma is that in fact, chosen in the spiritual realm, that our spirits are encouraged to choose before we come down in this lifetime. How or when do we suffer retribution for the wrongs that we have done in current lifetimes or previous lifetimes? So another question I have to ask everybody here is, does anybody believe in reincarnation? Then you are the only person that can believe in karma. Because karma is supposedly this angel that sits and observes everything we do, and then we have to work out the good or the bad karma in the next lifetime. So if you don't believe in reincarnation, you really can't believe in karma. The general population's viewpoint on karma that you are born poor in this life due to your past evil karma. Another is born rich on account of his good karma. And it is very clear in reading and studying and researching that Buddha and the Buddhism religion do not support what they call fatalistic views. That's not what they say karma is. Intention is the most important component in the theory of karma according to Buddhism, whether physical, mental, verbal. So if your intent is to defile, hurt, abuse, abandon, or some form of evil that shall return to you threefold, it shall return to you threefold in that form. Or on the other hand, if you are kind, generous, loving, giving, and altruistic, your cup should be running over. The Christians theory believe that you also reap what you sow. So how does this really relate to the theory of karma? In this theory, it shows that cause and effect are really in this lifetime, not in the next. Thus, according to the universal law or view on karma, that volition is the primary instigator of karma, and that any conscious thought, word, and/or action arising from a cognitively unresolved emotion results in karma. So if I may not act against someone, but I have evil thoughts towards them, I'm reaping bad karma back onto myself, even if I don't act it out, because mentally I put that vibration out there. Countless rebirths lie ahead, both good and bad. The effects of karma are inevitable, and in previous lifetimes we have accumulated negative karma, which will inevitably have its fruition in this or future lifetimes. Just as someone witnessed by police in a criminal act will eventually be caught or punished, so the ease of the actions are irreversible, and we must undergo their effects. And this is coming from His Holiness, which I love dearly, the Dalai Lama, from his writings on kindness, clarity, and insight.